The banana, I think, is one of the most amazing fruits in the world. It was first mentioned in a Buddhist text 600 BC. It has been around for quite a while. Today, I'd like to share with you some of the most amazing ways to prepare this magnificent fruit. First of all, let's talk about how to handle the green banana. There are two ways that I know of. There may be others, but one is to use the green banana to make chips. That's right, very much like the potato chips, except you use the green banana. You take the peel off, all of the skin off, and then you cut what is left, the actual banana, into little bits, just like that on the screen, and then you can either soak it in salt water or not. Should you choose to soak it in salt water, then be very sure that you pat all the water off the banana chips before you actually prepare them. 15 minutes in the salt water prior to frying should be perfect. And then you simply get them into a deep fat fryer and fry them. That's right, just fry the green bananas. What you'll have is a flavor unlike anything that you've ever tasted before, but one that you will come to really enjoy. If you did not soak these chips in the salt water prior to frying them in a deep fat fryer, it's not a big deal. All you have to do is to add salt to the chips after you have prepared them. Be very careful around a deep fat fryer. That can be a very dangerous kitchen utensil. Another way of preparing a green banana, of course, is to simply cook it as you would a potato. In the 1940s and 50s, in Jamaica, for example, at the construction site, the workmen would get together and collect their funds, and then they would buy food, and they would cook this food, yam and cocos and bananas, with some sort of meat stuff, and they would call it a boat. That's right, that's what they would call it, a boat. And then when they're all finished, they would eat everything. The water that cooked the vegetables, they would add stuff to it. In my case, I added oxo. They would add stuff to it, and after they ate the yam and the cocoa and the bananas, they would drink the soup, what was left, and they would call it Mannish Water. Today, as you can see, I did cook my banana and my potatoes, and I seasoned the water, and I'm going to drink what is left as a soup. My kind of Mannish Water. It's delicious. You can do the same. Especially if you work at home and you need to keep sipping on something all day long. Cook your vegetables like I suggested, and just keep the water and drink it all day. Zero fat, and all the vitamins and minerals are in the water anyway. Agreed? I like to eat my banana rather, with butter on it, just like that. Crush the banana with a fork, put a little butter on it, and eat it. Alexander the Great discovered banana in the Indian valleys back in 327 BC. We, modern time, we eat banana with milk on our cereal every morning, and that gives us the vitality, the energy to with. Trust me, you're going to add more later. And maybe 2 tablespoonfuls of sugar. To that, you're going to add some butter, and you're going to mix it all together. Now, here's the thing that you must remember. If your dough ends up being overly sticky, then you keep adding flour until it gets to be as textured that you can really handle. Self-rising flour, some bananas, squash them in there, some butter and sugar. That's it. And then you make these little biscuits, these little cookies if you will, and bake them. 350 degrees in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. And what you've got is stuff that is really good with your coffee.